I've got something to show you. This is what I have to show you. For the past few months, I've been working with blank slate climbing in between doing videos and stuff on this thing. This is the, and it's got a good name, give me a second. Lego. This is the Hangboard modular wooden training system. It's a very long name, but it's called the Hangboard. The Hangboard is something I've been working on with blank slate for a couple of months, and it's a wooden hangboard that actually goes onto their blank slate boards, which, you know, up here somewhere there'll be a link to the review I did on their new blank slate Apex. But this thing, this beautiful thing here, is what we've been working on. Now, I've done a lot of hangboard reviews. You've probably watched a bunch of them, and I was approached and they said, hey, you want to design a hangboard? Really? Do I want to review a hangboard? The simple answer was yes, of course I want to design a hangboard. It's a complete no-brainer, and I'm making no money from this whatsoever. It was just a fun process to sit down and actually, you know, get them to rapid prototype stuff, get it through, and give us the design. So this is the Hangboard. This is actually one half of the Hangboard. The other half is obviously on that side. Now, I'll go through the features really quick because it's something I want to train on, and it wasn't just me that had input on this. I did speak to a number of top Canadian setters and people that do actually train about this, and like, what do you want? First thing they said was crimp rail. There's a crimp rail down here. It's, you know, not massive. It's, well, what do we end up with? It's about half your first pad of pure dirty crimp, and this is mirrored on both sides, so it's absolutely mirrored. Then you've got little pinch, lovely little pinch, but you have these blocks on the side, so you can actually, you have a wide pinch, thin pinch. If you want to go through and make it wider, you just undo this nut here, rotate this over, and actually then you can actually modulate how you want the pinch to be. Now you got your thumb here and go. So you've got a pinch that's actually changeable. Up top, great big jugs, and I mean full round, like big, nice, smooth, lovely jugs. Oopsie. My bad. So, big jugs, lovely and round, and then you've got a nice flat, full hand rail all the way to the back with a slope all the way over the front. You know, if you want to get your thumb up underneath, you can. It's really beautiful. Then you've got slopers. Not just one sloper, you've got two slopers. This is a 45-degree sloper. If you undo these two bolts here, turn it up the other way, it'll be a 30-degree sloper, and there may be other options for easier slopers in the future. So 45, if you want to switch it to 30, undo the two bolts, turn it upside down, put it back on, 30 degrees. Then you've got the piece de resistance. You have a triple rail section here, which is basically pure evil incarnate. People wanted sloped rails. You got sloped rails. You have a 2-pad slope rail on top, a single pad even slopier rail here, and here you've got a slope to an in-cut rail here, which is about a pad and a half. This, again, if you undo the 4 bolts, turn it up the other way, what you've got is basically three edges, right? You've got a full rounded over top. Do you know what? Let me just undo it for you. I lost the Allen key. Found it. Cat nicked it. So, yeah, back. So you can just go through and when you actually get it right, in this case I'm being a bit of a retard. Realistically, what I should have done is actually set one up the other way, but so, this side, flip it out the other way, you have a 2-pad flat edge. Here you have a 1-pad flat edge, and here you have a slightly sloped 1-pad edge. So it's actually really good. You can also take off the jugs and flip them over to the other side. If you don't want the curved radius, you can have it with the flat radius. So basically, this board changes over time. Look, check this out. If you don't like the pinches, you can stick on the other pinch. You know, there's options for this board. It's well made, it's bomb proof. I'm not going to review it, I'm actually going to give it to someone else to review because I helped design it and I'm probably going to be a little bit biased. I'll have my input on it, but it's fine. But it's pinch, variable pinch, different edges, flip it up the other way, slope rails, 45-degree sloper, 30-degree sloper, jugs you can switch either side, you can have a curved radius or a flat radius. You can also, if it's on the blank slate, change the width of both sides so you can actually customize it to how wide you are and how broad you are, I guess. You know, it's there, you know. There's probably going to be more rail options, there's probably going to be more slope options, and there'll probably be more pinch options coming as kits. So this board progresses and changes as you change, as you get stronger as a climber and as your training changes. You can customize it how you want. And if you look at my blank slate, here I'm going to have a bolt hanger right here. I'll put a bolt hanger in so I can actually put some bands on when I'm training really hard. And there's space down here for, you know, extra rails or extra holds or whatever you want. It works really well. I helped design it. I'm more than stoked on it. But there's something I've left out. This isn't just wood. This is wood with, I call it wood plus texture. It has a very light gripped texture to it. So it's not just wood. It's got a little bit more bite to it. But this stuff, like, you can rub on it all day and it's not going to destroy your fingertips. Like, I'm quite happy to rub my knuckle on this. Let the camera focus. There's nothing. Urethane, when you get on it and you climb on it, sometimes it actually burns when you slip. This is not going to burn when you slip. It's got a really good wood, but slightly wood, like kind of like the world's lightest grip tape texture to it. And you can barely see it, and you can't see it on the camera. But there is a texture on this. But like I was saying, if you don't want big rails, turn this upside down, have slope rails. You can't hang on the 45-degree sloper, turn this upside down, hang on the 30-degree sloper. Hope there'll be other options, easier slopers. You don't want this. This is the same both sides. But if you get this entire piece and flip it over here to the other side of the board, you can have a flat railed jug as well. And this is like, you know, full hand, massive jug. You don't like the width of the pinch, you know, oh, okay. I want to make it. Apparently I can't get this in the hole. If you don't like the width of the pinch, because this is a little bit like, okay, I've done this is cool, a little bit too much, or you want it a bit wider, get it. How wide do you want it? You want it like this, or you want to make it thinner and actually have it like, you know, this is actually probably harder, but you can set it to however you want and then just cinch it up, and it's bomb proof. Like this, oh. Done. New pinch, different way of training. Like, okay, you kind of killed this bit a little bit, but this, it's super hard, super fun to play on. But this, you know, this is, I'm not good at pinches. Like, this is I kind of want to get into it, but as you progress and as you get stronger, you can just quite simply undo it and bring this round to however you want. In my case, it's something like that is what I'm training on. Done. My pinch is set. I'm good to go. And you don't have to do this very often. Chances are you're only ever going to change this board occasionally. Like, you know, rotating your pinch is going to take you a couple of seconds. Turn this block upside down, it's not going to take you very much time. You know, how often are you going to change the slopes? Not much, realistically. But this board progresses. It's made from wood, so it's sustainable. It's good for the environment. You know, I like it, but then I helped design it. So this isn't a review, this is just purely a reveal on something that I'm very stoked on, something that I've had a hand in designing with the lovely people at Blank Slate. There'll be a review coming hopefully mid to late December, maybe early January at the latest, because I have to give this to someone for them to put it above their door and for them to actually sit down, train on it, work on it, and to actually go through and review it, because I know how good this is, because I've been working and I've played on different versions of this. I know how good this is. I've been training on it for about a week now, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the options. I'm enjoying just playing with everything that we've worked on. It's nice to see something come from just an idea that got sent to me to actually, you know, this is the almost finished product. This is like finished product quality, but then, you know, there's going to be some branding and some other stuff. So this is Blank Slate. This is the monkey board. I think it's on sale for Christmas. I think it's going to be like $100. You know, for the two pieces, it's going to be $100, which is great. I think the normal retail price is $130 or around that area. They haven't quite figured it out, but $100 for a wooden hangboard, good price. But something that's modular, that progresses as you progress. Yeah. It's like Christmas came early, but I've been working on it for months, so I'm happy with it, but I helped design it. So, monkey board, check it out. As usual, please subscribe. You know, a subscription for us is a hug, and we love hugs. I'm super excited about this. You people, stay beautiful, and I'll speak to you again soon. Peace. Oh, I love you. It's a bit evil. .45 and 30 degree slopers.